you moron.
That's midway through my second stint of 12 hours. This is Bathurst, Mount Panorama. 6.2 kilometers of road that doesn't forgive anything. We qualified P20 from a 50 car field. Not where we wanted to be, but endurance races aren't won in qualifying. 3 weeks of preparation went into this race. Setup work, track study, stint planning. We knew the mountain and we respected it. Then race day arrived and Matti was not in the car. 2 drivers instead of 3. 12 hours of Bathurst. The plan changed, but the goal didn't. I was starting the race in the dark, something I didn't prepare for. The sun wasn't up yet, the track was cold, and we had 50 cars around us at the start. No big moves, survive the opening laps. That was the instruction I gave myself. The first stint, everything was normal. The sun began to rise over the mountain. Our pace was good, we were making up spots. P20 becoming something better, lap by lap. And then, midway through my second stint, a Ferrari, running damaged, doesn't lift on the mountain even with a damaged car. He has a bad exit, understeers, and pushes a rear into the wall.
Oh,
You have a damage?
no. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's over. Oh my god, what a idiot, man.
Stay calm, stay calm, stay calm. What will you do?
Tow.
Okay.
It's undrivable.
I had to tow. I was not gonna risk it. 5 minutes lost. We dropped back to P36. I remember sitting in that moment, angry in a way that's hard to describe. We didn't make a mistake. The car came to us. And now we were back to P36, with 10 hours still ahead. I kept telling myself, it's an endurance race. This is not a sprint. 10 hours is a long time. A lot can happen. So I pushed every lap, every sector. We clawed back to P25 before I handed the car to Nico. 3 hours in the seat. My back was hurting. But there was no time to think about that. We had a race to run. Nico had prepared for this race, a lot, and he knew what the mountain asked of you, especially on his setup. A G29 wheel, a playseat, entry-level hardware on one of the most demanding tracks in the world. His goal wasn't pace, it was survival. No big accidents, finish the stint. That was the line he set for himself. The first stint started carefully, tire warm-up on a track that punishes cold rubber. He was slightly off his usual pace, deliberately, managing the car, not fighting it. Then, same corner, 2 spins. No damage either time, but at the second spin, a driver ignores the yellow flag and drives straight into him.
Car's coming.
What?
Oh, why is this guy hitting?
Why
Go.
Go, it's just front.
Yeah, I have wheel damage.
From the outside, watching all of this happen, it's the most helpless feeling in endurance racing. Your teammate is on the mountain. You can't do anything, you just have to wait. But then something shifted in Nico's second 2 stints. The pace came back, the confidence came back. 2 clean stints, no incidents, no repairs. Nobody watching the timing screen would have noticed, but Nico noticed. That's the internal win, the one with no trophy, and the one that matters most when you're learning a track like this, on a hardware like that, in a race like this. Hour 9, my turn again. I had psyched myself up between the stints. Red Bulls, coffee. I was ready. I was going for it. A top 20 was still possible. I was not going to lift for anyone. First lap back in the car. 3 hours left on the clock. I felt fast. The tires weren't fully up to temp yet. But an Acura was already on my bumper at the start of the mountain. I wasn't going to give the position. He went for a gap that didn't exist.
What a moron. Man.
The car was badly damaged. Another tow, another 5 minutes. Back to P26. I drove angry after that. Looking back, it's a miracle I didn't lose the car. I was taking risks I wouldn't normally take, trying to make up time through aggression instead of discipline. That's not how we race, but in that moment, I wasn't thinking about the process. I was thinking about the position. 2 hours into that final stint, the anger faded, and what replaced it was something worse: fatigue. My wrists hurt on every bump, every curb, straight into your hands, my knees, my back. I was leaning forward on the straights just to relieve the pressure. That's the part of endurance racing nobody prepares you for properly. Not the incidents, the slow accumulation of everything else. With 20 minutes left, we were P24. The race was almost run. So I stopped pushing, and I started reflecting. 12 hours at Bathurst felt like 2 days. Our first special event. Our first time doing something like this together. I have always loved endurance racing, but I never had anyone to do it with. No teammates. No one to hand the car to. No one sitting on the side of the screen waiting for you to come back clean. This was something special, and a dream come true for all of us. 2 laps from the finish, and P23 goes into the wall on the mountain, and we inherit the position. P23 from 50 cars, after 2 separate wall hits, after 2 tow penalties, after 12 hours. The goal was never the position. The goal was to finish. We set that before the race started, and we held it through everything the mountain threw at us. That's what we came here to learn. Not just how to drive Bathurst, how to endure it. The middle of the race, where endurance is tested. Mistakes happen quietly, and races are won or lost through discipline and teamwork.
Congrats,
Oh my
boys.
god. Just go straight.
I can't clap because everybody sleeps, but big congrats. Wow, wow, wow.